He's the Megatron. That is the Megatron. That's the Megatron 9000. If you ever search out Megatron,
rise up, yeah, we rise up. Came from the bottom, now we climb up. Every new level got my eyes up. Tell me who's stopping us? Nobody. Rise up, yeah, we rise up. Blue aura glowing when we light up. One dream, one team, never divide us. No soldier left behind when we rise up. Back then nobody knew my name. Now I'm bidding something bigger than fame. Had a vision, had a plan, had to go put my heart and my soul in every frame.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Today we're gonna react to another video. Don't judge how why my man played. I was doom scrolling on TikTok and I'm stuck like this. As you guys can see. Y'all can see I'm in my blanket as a so we're gonna react to a video today. I almost forgot about it. I had a channel. Like I even forgot I had a channel. Even crazy, I forgot I had a channel. It was wild. But today we're gonna react to another video. Like whatever comes out, it comes out, bro. Like I thought I was doing 100 days, but TikTok took a lot of days, you know. And so drop in, lock in, we're gonna react. Like penguinZo, yeah. What's going on now on my camera doing this? Okay, so we're watching influencer that got destroyed by penguinZo. Let's just drop in, lock in. I'm tired, bro. Oh, but okay, let's just lock in anyways.
Death, taxes, and never recovering from a penguinZo hit piece are just the rules of life. So here are 7 times evil influencers got destroyed by penguinZo. Starting with, this guy again. Jack Punchbag Dorky, who first caught Charlie's eye in 2023.
Mainly because he became known as just this punching bag. His face was a knuckle sandwich magnet, so most of his viral clips were him getting slapped or being involved in some kind of fight that broke out, because he truly is just an insufferable asshole to be around.
A fact that Charlie could attest to.
You can see the cringe cryptid right there in the yellow shirt. This is a young Jack Doherty spotting. He was one of the most disrespectful people I had ever seen in person. For some reason, he was
never mind. It's Jack Doherty, the man that people hate. And they still hate him till this day. I'm not gonna lie, I hate him too. And I don't even know the nigga. I hate him.
extremely loud most of the day, so anytime he tried to talk, he'd kind of yell it at the officers or anyone he was talking to, I suppose.
And the pattern only got worse, as Jack couldn't even keep his most loyal fans on his side.
So he immediately rugged it as soon as he could, speedrunning financial crimes with a goofy smile on his face that not even his mother could love.
Neither did anyone else, as Jack struggled to be in public without either being chased away or getting called out by kids half his age.
Does he not?
That's crazy. Like, imagine getting your own fan base literally hunting you down. Look, bro, you see him becoming an influencer. It's a whole, you have to risk a lot of things. And I can see what he's doing. Basically, he's doing whatever he's doing. And me, I'm doing whatever I'm doing. We are all creators at some point. And at some point, he needs to be cancelled.
Oh, what it's like to face his consequences, buddy.
What did I do wrong, buddy?
You bump into people in the street, and then you get your big bodyguard to protect you.
Fortunately, for anyone who's ever been exposed to Jack's content, he did in fact face the consequences of his actions.
I just saw the big news. The little man going to the big house. Jack Doherty got arrested.
And Charlie had a field day with the news.
That's brutal, man. That looks like something you'd see in your middle school yearbook. He also runs like an OnlyFans agency or some shit too. Imagine Boss Baby being the person handling your paychecks. Eek.
With fans chiming in as well. Pinocchio can be a real boy, but Jack Doherty can't be a real man. A comment which felt nice compared to what Charlie thought.
I forgot that we're reacting to the same person. Not literally be doing a lot of voices. Bro, you're not Russian. You're not Russian. And me, I am not Russian. Stop doing that, bro. You're doing too much.
everything that could be pathetic about a person can be found in Jack. He doesn't have a single redeeming quality. There is not a single thing of Sack Doherty that is admirable or deserving of even a modicum of respect.
And much like Jack, Charlie shares similar thoughts about TikTok's largest loser, Will Kelly, whose antics forced penguinZo to upload a video about him in May of 2026.
And I'm pretty sure he's just genuinely an asshole. This is just who he is. He has this self-importance about him now because he has a following.
Will initially gained this following by uploading videos promising to show his weight loss journey. However, once his followers grew,
Damn, bro. What the heck was that? That is not a belly. That is the Megatron. That is the Megatron. That's the Megatron 9000. If you ever search out Megatron, I'm sure that you're gonna find him. He's the Megatron. He's not Will Kelly. He is Will Megatron.
so did his ego.
I'm a content creator. I don't know if you've heard of me before, Will Kelly. I'm sure you have.
No, unfortunately, I haven't heard of you. Sorry.
Just me being here is like huge exposure for you, for the company. So let's make a deal. Do you really expect me to pay full price?
Ladies and gentlemen, in the wild. And this arrogance didn't sit right with Charlie.
Why is he
Like, honestly, bro. Just because you're famous, you think that you can get whatever you want. You know what I have? I have 23 fucking subscribers. 23 fucking subscribers. By the way, thank you for that. But 23 fucking subscribers, and we're uploading for 100 days. I almost forgot about uploading for 100 days, and you are telling me, do you know who I am? I'm Will Kelly. Do you know how exposure is it for me to be here? Like for you, your company, your blah 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 blah. Nigga, I don't care. I will still knock the thoughts out of you. Well, I'll knock the Megatron out of you.
now having an issue paying for that meal? It's the entire, like, bread and butter of his fucking content. It's so cringe.
Neither did it with his fans. Dude looks like buffet workers tell campfire stories about him. He looks like if Pot of Greed was a
Stop voice acting. Stop voice acting.
person, but Will's ego wasn't limited to just tormenting employees.
I'm just making sure you're not talking to the cameraman. He's not human to us.
No, he's just a tripod.
We're on the same page.
See, Megatron 9000. I don't know what's your name again? Will Smith? Nah, Will Smith is too famous. Will Kelly, right? Yeah. Can I punch you? Yeah. If I ever had a cameraman, just know my cameraman, he's my best friend. There is no other way. Because he's following me around the whole entire place. And don't tell me just because he's a cameraman, he's not human to us. Every cameraman that literally signed up to become a cameraman, to follow a creator around, is human. And if I ever see any creator that's literally abusing that cameraman, needs to be stopped. Because, like, whatever you guys people be doing, it's not working. What are you guys doing? Yeah, are you saying the cameramans are slaves?
Say forget Santiago.
Forget Santiago. Who's he?
Nobody.
This level of disrespect towards a team member and fellow human had Charlie raging.
All of these fucking TikTok influencer pranksters and shit like that do this same thing where the cameraman becomes the one they feel really comfortable insulting, and they just take it, and they get nothing out of it.
Regardless,
Like, bro, they didn't. You know that they can, if they had an option. Actually, do they have an option? If they had an option, though, they would have left you, and you would have to be holding the camera again, and then you have to hold it, and then you'll be. If you're doing IRL, you're gonna hold that camera, and you're gonna hold it because now there is no one following you. It's just you and that camera. Because now you're thinking the cameraman wanted to do this. What if something happened back then and then he couldn't even apply for anything, and you guys are just saying, "Wow, he's my slave." If I see a creator like that, I'm gonna punch you. I don't care how famous you are, I'm gonna punch you.
Will was enjoying the exposure the incident got him.
Whenever it's negative, everybody has something to say. Give me my.
Bro got the he got the that's what he has. Sorry, I'm not that fat. I'm not fat, so I don't know how's it like. He has, bro has the Richard Watterson, bro. He has the Richard Watterson. This is Richard Watterson right now.
Flowers on my positive, bro. Give me my flowers. I've been going viral this week. A bunch of people have been reacting to my Culver's video, saying, who does he think he is? Who does he think he is? Will Kelly, bro.
However, Charlie pointed out this was a common practice amongst degenerate.
No. My guy, Megatron. That's your name. You're not Will Kelly. If there's a will, there is a way. But you are not Will, and you don't have no way. Because the will doesn't have the prophecy to your ways. So, Will Kelly or Mick Kelly, I don't know what are you, but still, Will Kelly, you're still a Megatron to me. You're Megatron 9000. You're a Megazord. You're not even a Megatron. You're a Megazord. You're the Power Rangers playthingies.
Influencers.
Even though the vast majority of what he does is disruptive trash. So they always fall back on like, here's like a couple of good things I did that obviously I filmed, because if I didn't film it, I can't profit from it, I can't benefit from it. So I'm using it as a shield and no one's talking about it. You can't insult me, by the way, because I did all this good stuff.
But while Will continues to profit off the hate he gets, Wes Watson's antics reached a point that demanded jail time.
This guy is addicted to criminal charges. He collects them like Pokemon cards. It's a pathetic existence.
With Charlie making a video about him in May 2024 titled "The Most Insecure Alpha Male Ever."
This guy is both a scammer and an insufferable asshole who projects his insecurities onto every single living being with a and then privates his Instagram account when people tell him that he's a loser.
And upon further investigation, Charlie uncovered just how fraudulent Wes's business practices were.
Meanwhile, Wes doesn't actually have a business. His business is looking for pay piggies that will pay him under the ruse that he's going to give them life advice, but he openly mocks them for doing it.
The story, however, took a darker turn in January 2025 when Wes collected yet another criminal charge.
Imagine being such a pitiful fucking vermin that you challenge someone to a fight and then bring 3 other dudes with you to help fight that guy with you. It's so cringe, which is Wes Watson in a nutshell.
The victim filed a lawsuit, and Wes was able to pay the $115,000 bail, but before he could celebrate his release, he
$115. Bro, subscribe, bro. I need to also know how it's like to have 115, bro. Do you know how much I have? I have 128 in my bank account. It's crazy. It's depressing me right now. But yeah, subscribe.
found himself in even more trouble.
Peggy Watson, that woman beating piece of shit, was charged with 5 felonies in the state of Florida for beating the shit out of a girl like the coward we all know.
Beating girls. Beating girls. Why are you beating girls for? I know sometimes they are annoying, but why are you beating girls? Do you know if I met you right now, you would not even have the chance to even touch them? Well, I'm just saying, but I'm not about to be chased around by the people and saying I'm gonna get killed. But yeah, we there though. We there. We're not dying though.
He is.
Which undeniably makes Wes one of the most evil influencers penguinZo had to put down.
He is genuinely just an evil piece of shit. He is a woman beater. He is just an unhinged lunatic.
And now everyone hopes Wes stays behind bars for life.
This is someone that needs to be facing life in jail. 100%.
While Wes looks like a hired goon, James Charles looked like the kind of guy who would hire him.
I just got a DM on here from a girl that said,
That's a guy. All my years I thought this was a girl. I thought this was a girl. Just looked like a guy for some reason. And that's a guy. Okay. Gay people. Okay. Convincing. Very convincing. Very convincing.
Morning, James. I know you'll probably never see this, but if you could just take 1 minute to read it would really mean a lot to me. I'm really struggling right now because Spirit Airlines just filed for bankruptcy and I have lost my job. Here's a GoFundMe link. Any donations help. I'm sure they do, sweetheart. I'm sure they do. You know what else would help you? getting another job.
His TikTok went viral with hundreds of people calling him out. If she was an underage boy, he would have been happy to help, while others commented on the absurdity of James's comments. Welcome to the real world from a makeup influencer is wild. And Charlie uploaded a video in May 2026 calling James out for his out-of-touch comments.
This is so tasteless. It's so crude. Coming from James Charles of all people. So you've never been in a desperate financial situation. Great. Group hug in the shower tonight, James. Glad you've never gone through a financial struggle. This person is.
During James' rant, however, he does mention that if this girl were a longtime fan, he'd actually consider helping her.
I could at least understand if you were like, James, I'm a longtime fan. Here's a trillion years of DMs and my support for you. I love you. I'm suffering with a really rare genetic disease that there is no cure for, and I'm trying to raise money for myself and other people that have this.
Sis, they're telling me stuff like this. You're gonna be going around people telling, bruh, people have their lives. You think they'll dedicate their lives to be sending you voice notes and sending you messages? Bro, I had my shine last year with some other creators posting me. But other than that, bro, life is life. You got your moment to shine, and if you don't get your moment to shine, then live your life and move on. Stop trying to make people think that they're dedicating their whole entire career to you. Imagine decorating my whole room in her face. Like, let me show you let me give you a tour of that. We have the door, it has nothing. We have my wall that I mostly record my YouTube videos, which nothing. We have my curtain. That's literally still showing it's daytime, but it's about to be nighttime. And then we have my bed, which I was sleeping on. And then we have my chest of drawer. And then we have my other wall. Where's the picture of you? There is no other picture of you. So don't think that people be dedicating their life to you. No one's dedicating their life to you.
Maybe I would help. Maybe I would help because I love you and I appreciate you. This bitch, you lost your fucking job? Oh.
This line of thinking only further triggered Charlie.
Maybe if you had like a genetic disease where you were dying and you were about to just kick the bucket, I might consider spitting on you if you were on fire. I might, because you've proven that you're a fan, and those are the only people I care about.
The resulting backlash, especially after Charlie amplified the issue, forced James to save face.
And I bashed her, and it was obnoxious, and I shamed her for asking for help in a situation where she was clearly really struggling, and this could have been her absolute last resort. I have no idea what was going on in her life, and I should have never assumed that she was just copying and pasting this DM as an easy way out.
Which, unsurprisingly, wasn't accepted.
I know another question on here is, do I accept his apology? So I'm just gonna answer it right together. Hell no. I don't accept his apology.
As a result, James's online reputation took a massive hit as people argued that he wasn't getting enough hate. However, Charlie made sure to do his part.
It's because you are an egomaniac. It's because you are a self-centered, self-absorbed, narcissistic piece of shit, bro.
This experience hopefully helps James understand the error of his ways. Something that can't be said about rapper Krishan Rock, whose lifestyle choices resulted in her child being born disabled.
She did have the child, and this September he will be 3 years old. He still cannot walk or talk, and it seems like also has a hard time just sitting up on his own without assistance supporting him. It is heartbreaking. It is actually heartbreaking. And I don't know why what she's done isn't just full-blown child abuse. Like, I don't know how that's not just a crime.
And as older clips resurfaced, it just showed that Krishan should have never had the child in the first place.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh. Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
gonna... You can't liquor?
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
Despite several...
Whoa. Doesn't it affect whenever you are pregnant, you're not supposed to be drinking? You're not even supposed to be touching alcohol. Bro.
Doctors telling Krishan about her son's condition, she refused to believe there was anything wrong with him.
My son does not have a disability. He is developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth.
Being confident, however, isn't enough to cure her son, and Charlie pointed out that ignoring doctors for the treatment her son needed was child abuse.
She's like refusing to acknowledge it, which I think is just extremely detrimental for the child, because if the child does have a disability, the child is going to need some extra assistance from doctors, from other people. And if she's going to deny the child those resources, that's even worse for the kid.
And this was the major issue people had with Krishan's ignorance towards her child. It's not bad to say that a person is disabled. It is bad to deny a disabled person the support they need. And despite Charlie hoping for the best, he was skeptical about Krishan being able to provide a better life for her son.
I am not convinced that Krishan Rock is a good mother to this child at all. It still, to me, feels as though she's solely interested in her own career as opposed to trying to help her son to the best of her abilities.
Krishan's attempts to use her child as a career launchpad have backfired horribly, much like the antics of Fly Soldier from the Island Boys, who continue to embarrass themselves to stay relevant.
It's incredible how just, even through the computer screen, I'm getting dry. Like, it's making me, like, shrivel up into myself. I can only imagine what it's like to be in the same room as this kind of vermin.
And their most recent video, titled 20 Women versus 1 Rapper, resulted in Fly's dignity being thrown out.
Question. Why do you people like doing this 20v1, bro? Like, okay, I get it, it gets funny, but some 20v1s be dry, bro. They be dry as shit, bro. They be dry as fuck, bro. Like, why is this camera making me look chopped, bro? I know I'm making this chopped, but okay. This man, this things that we see in this world, it's a crazy world we live in, bro.
Out of the window.
My name is Fly.
Fly, you kissed your brother.
I most definitely kissed my brother.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And I made millions off of it.
Oh, congratulations, bro.
And the same girl kept destroying Fly to the point where he had no response.
I mean, you're my height. You're scrawny. You're skinnier than me. You wear a size small. You made out with your brother. Everyone thinks you're Jeffrey Epstein's son. Like, I mean, good job.
However, Fly's humiliation wasn't done there, as Charlie joined the hate train in March 2026.
She is absolutely right. This guy is a loser, and she is just saying that directly to his face, insulting him, and it just looks like he is in a state of blue screening in the brain, like he is just constantly blue screened. He can't grasp a thought.
And as Fly continued to argue that he didn't care about the insults because he was rich and famous, Charlie corrected him.
He likes to try and pretend that he's better than everyone he interacts with and his status is so much better, but she's right. He's just someone that people can't help but point and laugh at because they're fucking losers.
Viewers, on the other hand, empathized with Fly because he wasn't ready to break up with his brother yet. Eventually, Fly just stormed off because every person in the room couldn't help but trash him.
We might have to get that painting in. Hold on, we might have to see that painting.
I'm out of this bitch.
Wait, can I go next? Can I go next at least?
Like, you could not write or create a bigger loser of a character in a show, right? Like a cartoon couldn't make someone this pathetic. It goes against conventional wisdom that he exists in the current state that he does.
A sentiment Charlie shared about Mason Hull, aka Hullo, a looks-maxing influencer who will soon be jail-maxing, as if clavicular wasn't enough.
Did you masturbate in those videos of 12-year-olds? Or was your hand rubbing your at the time that was being
It was just, I guess my hand was on my, like the whole time I'm just scrolling through everything.
His ex-girlfriend suspected that he was cheating on her, and as she went through his phone, she was horrified by what she found.
His ex found out what he was purchasing, the CP that he was purchasing, and then Jadeon found out about that because of her blowing the whistle on it. Then they teamed up as well as predator poachers. They went to the police,
who obtained a search warrant for Mason's phone and found 15 CP videos. Oh boy. Which resulted in his arrest on May 6th.
And then on TikTok, his community is standing beside him 100%. Like, as if it's, you know, some kind of mistake that he made that he'll learn from. That's not a mistake. That is pure evil.
Even though the same people agreed with Charlie, the fact that so many were willing to defend Mason was concerning.
It's just, I just cannot wrap my head around how we even got to this point. I don't get it. I don't get it. There is just nothing that is just universally condemned anymore. There isn't. Even just objective evil like this no longer gets a complete condemnation from human beings.
On the brighter side, Mason faces up to 75 years in prison if he's found guilty on all charges, which to some still isn't enough. Rest assured though, if he does end up getting into jail, given the charges he's going in with, he's not getting out, making him one of the most evil influencers slapped into the shadow.
Yeah. Started with a dream on the phone. Now we leveling. MK leveling. No soldier left behind.
You don't become this crazy people.
Yeah. Rise up, yeah, we rise up. Came from the